Picture this, a young Denzel Washington, just 27 years old, sitting in his mama's beauty shop. The air is filled with the hum of hair dryers and the scent of hair products. It's a place of transformation, but not just for hair. It's a sanctuary where dreams are whispered and futures are pondered. Life wasn't exactly a Hollywood movie set. The streets were run down, the neighborhood modest, and the living conditions simple. It was a place where every day was a struggle, where the future seemed uncertain and the present was a constant battle. I'm talking about struggle, about wondering what the future held. Denzel was no stranger to these thoughts. He often found himself lost in contemplation, questioning his path and feeling the weight of his circumstances pressing down on him. He was a college dropout, GPA lower than low. The disappointment was palpable and the future seemed bleak. But then something extraordinary happened, something that would change the course of his life forever. An older woman filled with a spirit of wisdom approached him. She wasn't just any woman. She was a beacon of hope, a vessel of divine inspiration. Her eyes sparkled with a knowing that transcended the ordinary. She placed her hand on his head and spoke words that would forever change the trajectory of his life. Her touch was gentle, yet it carried the weight of destiny. Her words were not just a prediction, they were a proclamation of his future. "Young man," she proclaimed, "you are going to travel the world and speak to millions." Her voice was filled with conviction and her eyes shone with certainty. It was as if she could see the future laid out before her, clear as day. At the time, it seemed impossible. Denzel was filled with doubt, his mind racing with questions. How could this be? How could a young man from a modest background with no clear direction achieve such greatness? Fast forward a few decades, and there he was, Denzel Washington, the acclaimed actor, standing on the grand stage at the University of Pennsylvania, delivering a commencement speech to thousands of graduating students. The prophecy had come true, and the young man who once sat in his mama's beauty shop was now a beacon of inspiration for others. That prophecy, once a whisper in a crowded beauty parlor, had blossomed into a powerful reality. It was a testament to the power of faith, the importance of believing in oneself, and the impact of a few well-chosen words. This story isn't just about Denzel, it's about the seeds of greatness planted within each and every one of us. It's a reminder that no matter where we come from or what challenges we face, we all have the potential to achieve greatness. It's about the power of faith, the importance of listening to that inner voice, and the courage to pursue our God-given purpose, no matter how impossible it may seem. It's a call to action for all of us to believe in our dreams, to nurture the seeds of destiny within us, and to never give up on the journey to greatness. Now, let's talk about faith. Faith is more than just a word. It's a profound sense of trust and belief that shapes our lives in ways we often don't realize. Not just any faith, but a deep, abiding trust in something bigger than ourselves. This kind of faith can move mountains and transform lives. It's about believing in a plan, a purpose that extends far beyond our limited understanding. It's the quiet assurance that everything happens for a reason, even if we can't see it right now. Faith is the compass that guides us when we feel lost, pointing us in the right direction when the path seems unclear. It's the anchor that keeps us steady in the storms of life, providing stability and hope when everything around us is in turmoil. It's the voice that whispers, "Keep going," even when you can't see the path ahead. This inner voice encourages us to take one more step, to keep moving forward despite the uncertainty. Every morning, start your day with gratitude. Begin with a thankful heart, acknowledging the blessings you have. Thank the Almighty for the gift of life, for the opportunity to experience another day, for the air you breathe, the simple yet profound act of inhaling and exhaling that sustains you, for the loved ones who surround you, the people who bring joy, support, and meaning to your life. When you approach life with a grateful heart, miracles start to happen. You begin to see the beauty in the mundane and the extraordinary in the everyday. Remember, faith without works is dead. It's not enough to simply believe. Your actions must reflect your faith. It's not enough to just believe. You have to act on that belief. Take steps, however small, to live out your faith in tangible ways. Take that leap of faith, knowing that even if you stumble, you're still moving forward. Each step, each action brings you closer to your purpose and strengthens your faith. Let's be real, folks. Life is full of curveballs. You're going to stumble, you're going to fall, you might even faceplant right there in front of everybody. But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone. Think of it like this, you wouldn't expect to win a marathon without putting in the training, without pushing through the pain, without risking a few stumbles along the way. The same goes for life. Don't be afraid to take risks, to step outside of your comfort zone. The greatest lessons are often learned through our mistakes. Embrace the fall, dust yourself off, and come back stronger, wiser, and ready to conquer the next challenge. Remember, fail big. Don't be afraid to dream big, to set your sights high. Even if you miss the mark, you'll land among the stars. Now let's talk about success. It's a word that gets thrown around a lot. But what does it really mean? Is it something that can be measured by the zeros in your bank account or the titles on your business card? What does it really mean to be successful? Is it about achieving your career goals, or perhaps it's about the recognition you receive from your peers? Is it about the size of your bank account, the car you drive, or the luxury items you can afford to buy? Or is it about the house you own, the neighborhood you live in, and the status that comes with it? I'm here to tell you, true success has nothing to do with material possessions. It's not about the things you can accumulate, but about the lives you can touch and the hearts you can inspire. You see, at the end of the day, you can't take it with you. All the wealth in the world won't matter when you're gone. What will matter is the legacy you leave behind. When it's all said and done, the measure of a life well lived isn't found in your possessions, but in the impact you've had on others. It's about the relationships you've built and the love you've shared. It's about the love you've shared, the kindness you've shown, and the moments of compassion that have defined your journey, and the difference you've made in the world. It's about the positive changes you've contributed to, the lives you've uplifted, and the communities you've strengthened. It's about leaving a legacy that extends far beyond your years on this earth. So, chase your dreams, pursue your passions, and strive for excellence in all that you do. But don't let the pursuit of wealth blind you to the true riches of life, love, compassion, and service to others. These are the treasures that will endure long after the material wealth has faded away. Section 5. A Winding Road, My Path to Purpose. Now, I'm going to get real personal with you for a moment. You see, my journey to success wasn't a straight shot to the top. It was more like a roller coaster ride full of twists, turns, and unexpected drops. I started out hosting Showtime at the Apollo, thinking I had it all figured out, but God had other plans. He closed doors, redirected my path, and led me down a road I never could have imagined. Let me tell you, it wasn't always easy. There were times when I doubted myself, when I questioned my purpose, when I felt lost and alone. But through it all, I held on to my faith, knowing that God was leading me to where I needed to be. Section 6. Rising from the ashes, turning setbacks into stepping stones. Now, let's talk about setbacks. We all face them, those moments when life throws you a curveball and knocks you down for the count. But here's the thing about setbacks. They're not the end of the story, they're just a chapter. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up. Each setback, each failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger than before. So, the next time you face a setback, don't let it break you. Use it as fuel to propel you forward, to ignite your determination, and to remind you of just how strong and resilient you truly are. Section 7. The Power of One Impacting Lives Through Service. Now let's talk about the importance of service. You see, true fulfillment in life comes from using our gifts and talents to make a difference in the world. It's about looking beyond ourselves and extending a helping hand to those in need. It doesn't have to be something grand or extraordinary. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can have the biggest impact on someone's life. Volunteer your time at a local charity, mentor a young person, donate to a cause you believe in, find ways to use your unique gifts and talents to uplift others and make the world a brighter place. Section 8. Your mission awaits, embracing your unique calling. Each one of us has a unique mission in life, a purpose that only we can fulfill. It's like a fingerprint, one of a kind and essential to the grand tapestry of life. Don't be afraid to dream big, to embrace your passions and to pursue your God-given talents. The world needs what you have to offer. Your mission may not be clear right now, and that's okay. Keep searching, keep exploring, and keep listening to that inner voice. Trust that the path will be revealed to you one step at a time. Section 9. Go forth with courage, faith, gratitude, and the pursuit of greatness. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, remember the words of Denzel Washington. Put God first, embrace failure, and use your gifts to serve others. Go forth with courage, knowing that you are not alone. Faith is your compass, gratitude is your fuel, and the pursuit of your mission is your roadmap to a life of purpose and fulfillment. The world is waiting for you to share your unique gifts and talents. Go forth and make your mark on the world. Remember, anything is possible if you believe.